Breaking news. According to reports, beloved rapper and reality TV personality Lil Scrappy is fighting for his life in the intensive care unit, and fans worldwide are in shock. Just when we thought things couldn't get any more intense, Dixon made a shocking announcement that left everyone stunned. What happened to Scrappy? Will he survive? What did Erica reveal that has gone viral on social media? Fans have followed Lil Scrappy's highs and lows in his career and personal life for years, from his early days in the rap game to his roller coaster journey on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, the unthinkable has happened, and Scrappy is reportedly in the spotlight. Stay tuned, because we have all the details, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. After close sources suggested that something was seriously amiss, rumors began to circulate about Scrappy's life-threatening situation in the intensive care unit. Then, his ex-girlfriend and daughter's mother, Dixon, shocked everyone with an unexpected announcement. Fans and celebrities poured their prayers and speculations on social media, but the truth is that Scrappy's condition is as serious as people are claiming. And what? The truth about Scrappy's ICU hospitalization, including Erica's shocking statement and the reactions of his inner circle, will be explored in today's video. We'll separate fact from fiction and provide you with all the details. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete picture of what's actually happening. Following his journey from the early 2000s, when he first came to prominence under Lil Jon's wing, to his tumultuous relationships on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, fans of the hip-hop and reality TV community are now anxiously awaiting updates. But what exactly led him to the intensive care unit? According to sources close to the rapper, his health had been declining for a while, but no, Scrappy, who is known for his hard-hitting lyrics and no-nonsense persona, has had his share of difficulties, including past car accidents, altercations, and intense physical confrontations. Some reports were ambiguous, suggesting a possible medical emergency, while others conjectured that past injuries or lifestyle choices may have played a role. Neither Scrappy's camp nor his family immediately issued an official statement, which only served to fuel speculation. Some fans started wondering whether this was a publicity stunt, while others expressed genuine concern and flooded social media with messages of concern. Could hospitalization be linked to an old injury resurfacing, or is there something far more serious happening behind the scenes, adding to the mystery? Support? The truth of the situation didn't start to sink in until some insiders started leaking information. Scrappy wasn't just having a small setback. This was a serious one. According to reports, he was taken to the hospital in an emergency, and sources described his condition as critical but stable. This statement left fans wondering if he was really safe or if doctors were involved. Struggling to keep him stable without a direct update from Scrappy himself, so everyone could just wait and watch as more information gradually surfaced. However, just as the rumors were getting out of control, Dixon, Scrappy's ex-fiancée and the mother of his daughter, Amani, broke her silence, and her words completely turned the situation upside down. Fans were anxiously awaiting updates on Lil, from their days as a couple on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta to their ongoing co-parenting journey. Despite their ups and downs, one thing has always been clear: when it comes to their daughter, Erica doesn't play. That's why when Scrappy's ex-fiancée and mother of his daughter, Dixon, came forward with a statement that left everyone stunned. At first, people knew Scrappy's hospitalization would be serious because Erica didn't say anything on social media as rumors about Scrappy's health spread like wildfire. Some thought she was choosing to handle things privately, while others conjectured that their relationship might still be strained, which made her reluctant to speak. However, when she did speak, she didn't. In an emotional post, Erica revealed that she had been in contact with Scrappy's family and confirmed that he was indeed fighting for his life. She called the situation one of the hardest things she has ever had to face and asked fans to keep him in their thoughts. But what she said next really caught people off guard. In her carefully worded statement, Erica alluded to the possibility that Scrappy's condition might not have been the result of an accident or an unexpected medical emergency, but rather something more personal, something deeper that only those closest to him truly understand. Fans quickly noticed the underlying meanings, which suggested that Scrappy's health problems were the consequence of long-term struggles that had been. The internet went into detective mode as fans retrieved previous interviews and moments from Love and Hip Hop where Scrappy talked about his struggle with stress, mental health, and even his past injuries. One of the most devastating aspects of Erica's message was her direct request for privacy, not only for Scrappy, but also for their privacy. Was there something going on behind the scenes that the public was unaware of? Erica also took a moment to put an end to any needless drama and warned those attempting to use Scrappy's health situation as leverage to back off. Her words were intensely emotional and urgent, clarifying it that whatever Scrappy was going through was more serious than just celebrity rumors. Daughter Imani wasn't something trivial, and as the world digested Erica's statement, new questions surfaced, such as whether Scrappy's condition was as serious as she made it seem, why there weren't more outspoken members of his circle, and why there was so much secrecy surrounding what actually happened. Then, just when everyone thought they understood the situation, another unexpected twist appeared, one that involved some of. When the news of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization spread, fans expected a barrage of support and well wishes from those closest to him because Scrappy has been a mainstay in the hip-hop industry. However, his closest associates, some of whom he once considered family, were now being called out for their silence, and fans wanted answers. Was there more to this story than anyone was willing to admit? Surprisingly, some of the people who had played a significant role in his life stayed silent despite spending years in the community and reality TV world surrounded by a network of artists, influencers, and longtime cast members from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This uncanny lack of public recognition left many wondering if there was more going on behind the scenes and why his closest friends and colleagues in the industry weren't there. Mama D, Scrappy's vocal and fiercely protective mother, was one of the first people fans expected to speak up. If there's one thing everyone knows about Mama D, it's that she doesn't hold back when it comes to her son. In the past, she has been outspoken about his struggles, relationships, and career moves, even when doing so caused controversy. Unusually quiet, the rumors went wild. Some thought she was just too distraught to talk, while others wondered if she was purposefully keeping quiet because she knew something the public didn't. Was she attempting to prevent rumors from spreading, or was there a more serious problem in the family that prevented her from speaking up? Finally, there was Bambi Scrappy's. Fans questioned whether Bambi would at least acknowledge his condition after all. They shared children, but her social media was still centered on promoting her ventures, business, beauty content, and cryptic messages that seemed unrelated to Scrappy's. The ex-wife's and her husband's marriage had been nothing short of dramatic, full of public arguments, accusations, and a bitter divorce. Hospitalization. This silence only served to fuel rumors that she was avoiding the situation because of their past, while others suspected that she might know more than she was disclosing. Did their breakup involve more profound issues that the public was unaware of, adding to the mystery? Some of Scrappy's closest friends in the industry, including fellow rap ERS producers and longtime. While some colleagues who had worked with him over the years posted encouraging, more updated messages, none of them gave fans a clear explanation of what had happened to him. This left fans wondering if Scrappy's condition was worse than they thought or if there was a deliberate attempt to conceal information. On the other hand, some people although they didn't give away specifics, the industry did speak out, but not in the way that fans had anticipated. A few of Scrappy's former associates started to allude to potential behind-the-scenes problems that may have contributed to his hospitalization. One insider who had previously worked with him suggested that Scrappy had been dealing with a great deal of personal stress before this health crisis. Warning signs that might have gone unnoticed, which only raised more questions. Was Scrappy's health problems solely medical, or had there been a silent, years-long emotional and mental toll? Some fans noted that Scrappy had previously been candid about his battles with anxiety, industry pressures, and the agony of public scrutiny. Did this hospitalization mark a turning point after years of carrying a heavy burden? And then, as fans were analyzing every bit of information they could find, a new revelation emerged that suggested potential tensions behind the scenes. According to an anonymous source, some individuals in Scrappy's life were purposefully remaining silent because they didn't want to be associated with the actual events, suggesting that there was more to this story than a straightforward medical diagnosis. Emergency. The longer the silence lasted, the more questions surfaced. Was this merely a privacy issue, or was there something people were trying to hide? If the truth were revealed, who stood to lose the most? At the height of the rumors, an unexpected voice chose to break the silence. Someone who had known Scrappy for years and wasn't scared to voice their opinions. When the rumors of Lil Scrappy's hospitalization reached a fever pitch, a familiar but unexpected voice chose to come forward. Someone who had been a part of his life for years but had stayed in the background during much of his recent turmoil. This wasn't just any casual acquaintance or the revelation, which came in the form of a late-night social media post rather than a dramatic press conference or a well-crafted Instagram statement, sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community and Scrappy's fan base. This industry peer had first-hand knowledge of Scrappy's struggles, relationships, and the inner workings of his personal life. This insider hinted at a deeper struggle, something far more serious than what had been publicly acknowledged, in a post that seemed almost impulsive, as if the person behind it could no longer hold back the truth in a series of cryptic messages. The post didn't specifically name Scrappy, but the implications were clear. People act like they care, but where were they when it mattered? Fans started analyzing the meaning of the words right away. Was it a reference to the emotional strain of failed relationships or the pressures of fame? Or was it something darker that had been carefully kept out of the public eye? As rumors began to circulate, the insider decided to clarify their message by going back to social media. Responded directly to the escalating rumors this time, with everyone talking but remaining silent when he needed them most. Don't act surprised. This was long coming, and some of his circle members were more concerned with maintaining their reputation than genuinely assisting him. Now, everyone wants to act like they missed the warning signs, as if they didn't notice the post that went viral right away. Who are these people? Were we referring to Scrappy's ex-wife Bambi, his mother Mama D, or his peers in the industry? The ambiguity only served to fuel the fire as fans and media outlets scrambled to make connections. Some blamed Scrappy's turbulent past, his struggles with relationship drama, financial setbacks, and the constant scrutiny of being in the spotlight, while others thought the message was hinting at something more immediate. One theory that quickly gained traction regarding the events leading up to his hospitalization was that Scrappy had been dealing with a great deal of personal stress in the weeks before, stress that had been subtly disregarded by those around him. Reports surfaced indicating that he had been dealing with unresolved conflicts with people in his life, financial instability, and legal issues. Even hypothesized that the strain of maintaining his public persona had negatively impacted his mental and physical well-being, resulting in the medical crisis that sent him to the intensive care unit. However, as fans were digesting these shocking revelations, a leaked audio recording purportedly showing a furious altercation between Scrappy and a close friend or family member surfaced online. Although it was unverified, the recording captured the clip's raw emotion resonated with fans, whether or not the recording was authentic, reflecting the sentiments expressed in a tense exchange full of accusations, raised voices, and a moment where Scrappy seemed to express frustration over being abandoned by those he trusted. "You all weren't there when I needed you, but now that it's too late, everybody wants to act like they care." The mysterious post that revealed Scrappy had been having difficulties, and that people close to him had either disregarded them or purposefully turned away, only raised more questions. If Scrappy had been in trouble for so long, why hadn't anyone intervened to help him? Had people really deserted him during his time of need, or was there another factor at work that had been purposefully concealed in a way that no one saw coming? Another important person in Scrappy's life chose to speak up this time. This time, it was someone who had been conspicuously missing from the discussion up until this point, whose viewpoint had the power to alter everything. What they disclosed would not only validate some of the growing suspicions, but also add a new dimension to the narrative that no one had anticipated. And just when the rumors couldn't get any wilder, an even more startling revelation was made. Emerged one that nobody anticipated. A close friend of Lil Scrappy, who had been a reliable person in his inner circle, came forward with the revelation that would rock everything to its foundation. This wasn't just another cryptic social media post or anonymous leak. Rather, it was a direct admission from someone who had been there behind the scenes and had firsthand knowledge of the chaos surrounding. You don't even know half of what's been going on. Scrappy's downfall was revealed in an exclusive interview with a well-known blogger. This insider, whose identity was initially kept secret, revealed that Scrappy's struggles weren't just personal. They were the result of a deep betrayal that had been occurring right under his nose. The insider started with people he thought he could trust, but they were the same ones taking advantage of him. The word sent shivers down the spines of fans who had been following Scrappy's journey for years. Who was this insider talking about specifically? Was it a reference to his ex-wife Bambi, his family members, or his longtime business partners? The interview went on, and as more information came to light, it began to paint a picture of. According to the source, Scrappy had been dealing with increasing financial stress, some of which had been brought on by people close to him mismanaging his money behind his back. The insider said that some of the people in his circle had access to his accounts and, rather than helping him stay afloat, they had been draining him dry, allegedly stealing thousands of dollars. He was out here thinking these people had his back while they were making moves behind his back, and when he finally realized it was too late, the revelation hit hard if true, meaning that Scrappy's money had been mysteriously taken away, expensive purchases had been made without his knowledge, and business deals that were supposed to secure his future had abruptly collapsed, leaving him scrambling to stay afloat. The insider went on to say that some of the same people who had taken advantage of Scrappy were also in charge of shaping the public narrative surrounding his condition, keeping fans in the dark about his actual health status. Financial difficulties weren't just the result of bad luck or poor decisions. They were the consequence of intentional actions by people he trusted. But that wasn't even the worst part. Working in the background to prevent some details from being revealed because they don't want the truth to be known. They want people to believe that this was simply stress or poor health, but in reality, there are much deeper reasons why he's in the hospital, and they're doing everything possible to prevent you from learning about it. This statement alone was enough to send social media into a frenzy if Scrappy's hospitalization wasn't just a health problem. What had actually happened in the days before his emergency, and more importantly, who was at fault? Then, just when it looked like the story couldn't go any further, the insider revealed one last shocking revelation that would make fans reevaluate everything they had assumed they knew about Scrappy's predicament. There is only one person, who knows the whole truth, and if they ever want to speak, then that's it. Who is this mysterious person, everyone? And were they going to shatter at last? They're quiet,